Hi, my name is Camilo. My company, Conecto, we're a video production digital marketing agency here in Colorado. And we do a lot of corporate commercials, corporate video, restaurant commercials, stuff like that. I'm sure if you're watching this, you might be either a filmmaker or just interested in fundraising videos. And what I wanted to do is just take you through our process and what we did on one of our fundraising videos so you could get an understanding. As a filmmaker, I want to explain why we did it, what we was involved in kind of the production and shooting it, but also explain to people the process and the platforms that we choose, and tell you about the results and tell you about how it was a successful effort, and maybe you can use those ideas for your own clients or your own fundraisers that you're going to have. I get a lot of questions on forums and Facebook and stuff like that about doing free videos, and it's people debate it. People are like, no, if you're starting out, do not do free videos. Do not, charge something. And I think there is value for that, but doing a free video can mean that you get practice in doing something new, practice in meeting people and developing connections, and then you just feel good about the result that you have. I encourage anybody who has a company, or if you're a freelancer, to carve a little time and just do something for a nonprofit, do something for a cause you believe in. Doing fundraising allowed us also as a company to practice a new skill and try something. We had never done any sort of Facebook fundraiser or any sort of fundraising campaign, especially on our own. And so it gave us a chance to try these platforms, explore them, and see how they worked and how we could use them in the future, and get kind of some value out of that. The results of all our nonprofit videos, the audience that they've hit, the engagement, the feeling, and then the successful result of getting these people money or resources that they need has been incredible. Getting something back, getting that feeling that you're contributing to the overall good in the world just means something. It's meaningful, and I encourage it, especially if you're starting out and you're looking for projects, do something that means something. Don't just take that time and go out in the woods and shoot another gimbal shot of trees. Try to do something where you're engaging people and you're telling a story and practicing engaging an audience and getting people to react.
Eight-year-old Jordan is very sweet. She's also a little bit of sassy. She's definitely an observer, has always been an observer, and she's just a smart, lovable kid.
Jordan is my wife's cousin's daughter, and this young girl was unfortunately had leukemia, and she bounced back, but during her bounce back she suffered from West Nile virus. And in suffering from that, she lost her ability to walk, so she's been in a wheelchair. Her parents, super loving, super great, have been taking her in and out of this van, and they needed support. They needed to buy this wheelchair van, and you can't just go finance it. You can't just buy a wheelchair van. You have to pay for it, and they just didn't have the funds to do it after all the medical bills and all the issues that they had. So we decided we were going to kind of make this our project, to raise her funds to get her a wheelchair van. We love Jordan, great kid, super amazing smile, just captured our hearts, and we wanted to tell the story. And part of the telling story, we really had to let the family know that all of a sudden you're opening your lives to the general public, and everything now is public. After went out to San Diego from Colorado, booked a hotel, booked time out there, and basically we spent a weekend with the family shooting video of them, getting a bunch of B-roll, getting all the content we needed, doing some stills, and then getting in the true story. We did that through a series of interviews, following the family around, almost like basic mini doc shooting of this. Before we got on our flight, we actually built a Facebook page. We just created a Facebook page, posted it, and then I posted on San Diego about the fundraiser. And we created fundraiser on Facebook for her. And you know, so we created this page, created this fundraiser, and on Reddit I posted it. And interestingly enough, while we were on the flight there, we actually got a call from the local news station. And the local news station actually went out and shot a story on Jordan.
Rocked our world. I mean, it changed it completely.
A San Diego girl has dealt with more hardships than many face in a lifetime. The latest, West Nile. It took away her ability to walk and even to speak.
That's just terrible. As 10 News reporter Amanda Brandeis explains, her family could now use some help from the community.
My birthday is July 29th.
Jordan Keller started proving she was a fighter from day one.
This is my talker. It helps me speak.
Oh yeah, she was born at 4 pounds 9 ounces. She was 5 weeks early. She didn't have a NICU stay. She got to come home with us. You know, she's always been tough.
While West Nile attacked her body, it didn't touch her spirit.
Jordan's pretty sassy. Like I told you before, yeah, she knows it. When she came into this world on our wedding anniversary, she told us, okay, it's not about you guys anymore, it's all about me.
The 8-year-old's taken every hardship with stride and a smile.
Before we even got there, they went out and produced this piece, which really kicked off the fundraiser and started and also put the family in a position like, oh yeah, this is different. Press is going to be there, people are going to be talking. It's going to be a different kind of experience. And it was great to see Reddit kind of rally around Jordan, and you know, the news stations rally around Jordan. It was cool, and it gave us a good start to what we were doing. As filmmakers, we took our lights, stands, 2 cameras. We went and we tried to be as unobtrusive as possible for the family, you know, just making sure they were comfortable with what they're filming. We got a lot of B-roll of the house, a lot of B-roll of Jordan playing with her brother, B-roll of the family outside on the dog, as much footage as we could get. Plus we got some footage from the family as well, which we used in our edit. And we essentially wanted to tell their story. We did that on the second day where we did the parents' interviews. It's pretty intense. We had to take a few breaks just because it was so emotional. And then, you know, we did some normal shots of going out in the park with Jordan, how hard it is to deal with this wheelchair. And you know, when we came back, I put this video together, and posted it on Facebook, posted it on YouTube, and just started developing the story that we were doing. And if I go through Facebook, you can see that we kind of just start talking about you know, highlights from the visit, highlights of this, the fundraising that we're doing, sharing the news article. And here's some of the content we created with the stills we had. You know, we grabbed some nice, great footage, great stills, and it was immediately that we started getting donations. And the donations were both Facebook and this, and here, you know, we used some of the, I created some just short videos, very short videos, just to kind of explain why we were doing this fundraiser and what we're doing. And we brought the drone out, shot literally a couple minutes with the drone of just, you know, the van and getting in and out, just for that perspective, give people that idea of what we were doing. So we then, based on a prior experience with the previous fundraising video, we started a One Mission campaign. And One Mission is a cool company out of Iowa, and what they do is do fundraisers for medical, and, you know, different kind of fundraisers. They have a direct donation where you can donate directly, or you can buy a product, and they have designers that design these products, and then the fundraiser gets a portion of fundraiser of the sales. And so we started selling t-shirts. I Fight Like an 8-Year-Old Girl. They came up with that concept. They put this up. People started ordering shirts. And it started building. This is my partner Chad in his I Fight Like an 8-Year-Old Girl shirt. And it was just starting to build the momentum, and the video became the story, the anchor for this whole the video and the content that we became the anchor for the story that we were telling. And then, so finally we started, we launched the video. I'll put a link to the video so you can watch the full video. And we put it up, and you know, right away, people started watching it. People started seeing it, over 10,000 views on Facebook. And what we saw is people were donating on Facebook, but also donating on One Mission. And so if you look at Facebook and you see that, you know, we didn't hit our $40,000 goal on Facebook. We ultimately hit our goal because on One Mission we were raising almost equal amount. You know, we had $11,000 on One Mission, and it was mostly donations. There were a lot of people about shirts, but it was mostly donations. And then there were some private donations given directly to the family as well. But is cool because there was finally that one moment where we knew we were doing really, really good we were raising funds on both sides. And I got a call from the One Mission team. And the One Mission team told me that they had an anonymous donor from San Diego that wanted to pay the balance, that wanted to donate the remainder funds. So this one individual who wanted to be anonymous, who I talked on the phone, and it was very generous, had no connection with the family, but had just seen our video and wanted to do something. They donated $12,000 for the fundraiser, and then closed out our fundraising. We raised $40,000 for that.
San Diego girl who survived cancer found herself in another fight while undergoing chemotherapy.
10 News reporter Amanda Brandeis shared her story back in August and explains how the community stepped up in a big way to help her family.
The squawks of baby Hatchimals rang throughout the Keller household on Christmas morning, putting a contagious smile on 8-year-old Jordan Keller's face. But the best gift this Christmas came from complete strangers.
Just to get that phone call to say you don't have to worry anymore, it's all going to be taken care of. I mean, that was a huge relief.
After Jordan's battle with cancer, she got West Nile from a mosquito bite, leaving her unable to walk or talk. 10 News shared her story when the family needed help making their current van wheelchair accessible, a $28,000 investment.
The most important part is it's safer for her and safer for us.
Before, Jordan's mother Jen would have to lift her and the 75-pound wheelchair into the van, up to 10 times a day.
It's your ride, right?
Now it's her transformer car, the hit of all the neighborhood kids.
We got it back the Wednesday before Christmas, and the first thing we did was we loaded the kids up when we drove around the streets to look at the holiday lights, and they just thought it was the coolest thing.
Jen says it wouldn't be possible without the many donors, but especially one in particular who anonymously gave them $17,000.
To that anonymous donor, I mean, they will forever have changed our lives. What?
They'll put leftover donations towards the next hurdle, making their home more accessible for Jordan.
We will be forever grateful.
Grateful for their friends, family, and the many strangers who took the time to care.
So just a couple details about the two platforms. Facebook, the donation thing was painless to set up. We did get a note from somebody from Facebook, from the page that we needed to complete some sort of accounting thing. And it was just to make sure that the funds went into the correct bank account, and it did. And then the family had no problem getting the funds, getting the proceeds from the fundraiser. One mission was equally good. They sent us the funds were paid out. There's no drama. Everything worked great, and the team there was just wonderful to work with. So, as filmmakers, if you're watching this, what I want you to take away is that you can use your skills to make quite a difference. So out of pocket, this trip cost us $900. That was flights for two plus 2 nights in a hotel room, and the family bought us lunch on the both days, and then took us out to dinner. So we didn't pay any lunch or dinner. We got breakfast for free at the hotel, and so it was very low investment for quite a bit of payoff. Of course, we didn't ask for any money from the family or anything from that. But it just gave us the thought that we could do and make a difference, and ultimately we did. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you got something out of the video, and I hope you understand that the result for us was awesome. The payoff of getting Jordan her van was just, emotionally so rewarding. And I hope you decide, if you're a filmmaker, to do something with your extra time, do something a little different, do some practice, give back to a nonprofit. If you're interested in fundraising or have questions about how we built the campaigns or any of the platform questions, feel free to ask in the comments. We're always looking for a great project, but obviously we can't do every project that comes our way. Right now I'm working on a documentary for a tiny house project for an affordable living community here in Colorado, and that's pretty cool. So I hope you get something out of it, and thanks for watching.